Hello and welcome to episode 51 of Legacy Gaming with Atari Man 71. I'm currently playing through my collection of over 450 Atari 2600 cartridges. I believe 400 of which are unique games, and I'll be playing only the unique games. I'm not going to play the repackaged or rebranded games. There are some clones that maybe have something a little different in them, and I will touch on that a little bit. I'll play a little bit of those games, but overall I'm just going to play the unique games here. If you like retro gaming, or as I'm calling this, legacy gaming, and I call it legacy because I think, not just Atari, but Intellivision, ColecoVision, the Odyssey 2, those are the systems that really are the grandparents of home console gaming. And so they are really the legacy where today's industry came from. So I'm playing through those. I have all of those systems. I have a Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Genesis, PlayStation. I have quite a few systems, and so I'll play through them. But first I'm going to focus on these older, early 70s. I also have an Atari 5200, an Atari 7800, and Atari XE gaming system. So I have quite a few consoles. I have quite a big collection, and I'm going to play through it here to just basically document it all. I have this big collection, and I don't really do that much with it, so I figured this is a way to share it with people and, basically leave it out there for people to see. So if you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe to my videos and my channels. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm very active on Twitter. I put a lot of extra information up out there besides just these games. I stream on Twitch, and then I upload the videos to YouTube the same day. And if there's anything you'd like to see, leave a message in one of the formats. On Twitch you can participate in chat. On YouTube and Twitter you can send me a message or leave a comment, and I will get back to you. If there's something you'd like to see or a question you have, please feel free to ask. I will respond. And so tonight I'm going to continue with my Activision collection. I have 3 more games. I have Keystone Kapers, Enduro, and Plaque Attack. And I will call up my information on Keystone Kapers. So Keystone Kapers is cartridge AX-025. It was released in 1983, and it uses the joystick controller. And as usual, I have my Wiko Command controller right here. It is definitely my favorite, although this one is a little buggy. I figured that out when I was playing Pitfall. It doesn't work smoothly, but it is my favorite nonetheless. So my best friend had Keystone Kapers when we were younger, and we played it a little bit, at his house. For me, it was a bit repetitive, just running through a shopping center trying to catch a thief, and you need to jump and duck the obstacles in the game to get to the criminal. There's an elevator that you can take to jump floors, but the criminal can kind of outsmart you. If you jump to a floor and you're ahead of him, he'll go back down. It's basically the way I've played it, the way I've always played it, is I run through as quickly as possible. If you hit some of the obstacles, you lose a life. If you hit other obstacles, they take time off the total time. It's a timed game. So if you don't catch the criminal in a certain amount of time, they get away. If you catch the criminal, then you get a bonus for the amount of remaining time you have on the clock. And so from Wikipedia, it says, as with most early video games, there's no end to this game. Each level gets progressively harder, adding more and faster hazards until you lose all your lives. And so, the game can just go on and on, apparently. But I have limited playtime in it, and I practiced it a little bit. I'm really not super great at it, but I consider this game pretty fun. So in this game, if you achieve 35,000 points or better, you can join the Billy Club, and you get the Billy Club patch from Activision. I'm not good enough to score 35,000 points. I think I can score 10,000, but 35,000 is quite a bit of gameplay. I think if I spent time with it, and this is maybe something I pursue later on, just playing this game to achieve all these levels, I probably would do that. So VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are rated 4, which is good, and the playability is 4 for fun. And it certainly is a fun game. So here's my copy of Keystone Kapers. I'll put that in my Atari. Turn on my video capture card. And turn on the game. And there we see the screen for Keystone Kapers. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm playing in a bigger screen. I noticed my vision is kind of getting wonky lately, and so I need a little bit of a bigger screen to see all the details. This little window in my stream page is pretty small, so I will go ahead and reset the game and start running. Oh, hold on. I forgot my headphones. I can't even hear anything. I'll reset again. There's the elevator. See, that's not a ball, that's a brick. There's a bad guy. So I jump up the elevators, or escalators, simply because I'm trying to cut time off the time that it takes to get to the criminal. That's another thing. That's just something from childhood. Now we got shopping carts coming up here shortly. There's a radio up above. Oh, the radios are first. Oof. Didn't jump. And it might only be a second that it saves you, but it's 100 points. Gonna get him. Now it's a shopping cart. Ooh, that was close. Almost forgot that was there. Ooh, just barely hit the end of that one. So that took 10 seconds off of my timer. And I don't know if you can get by those planes once, but this is the way I played it as a kid, and I'm going to continue to play that now. Oof, jumped too late. 10 seconds. No, I'm not going to do it. Maybe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Just got him. This is where it gets hard. Oh! Oh, jumped too late, or too early. I wish there was something that you could get a time bonus. It's always just stuff to take your time away. Ah. Never gonna happen. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just totally screwing up now. Gotta take the elevator. Oh, not really gotta take the elevator. So now I'm in the elevator, so I got 10 seconds. I don't think I'm going to catch him, but we'll see. So the moment I step off of that third floor, he changes direction. Nope. Oh, come on. Now I'm just screwing up. Should be able to catch him at least one more time before the double radios is what usually gets me. Ugh, not paying attention. I think if you hit him twice, especially when you have the airplanes to deal with and the bouncing bricks. Two, one. You saw him right there. So that's game. I'll play it again. I should have caught him that last round. I'll play a couple games here. All right, I'm gonna reset that because I paused and it screwed me up. This first round is almost nothing. I mean, after you've played the game a little bit. Like I said, we played this a little bit when I was a kid. It's actually pretty comical. I mean, it's kind of repetitive because you're just running and catching the guy. But it does get more and more difficult. I could never imagine getting up to 35,000, but then again, I didn't own this game. Like I said, Spider Fighter, I think I took it up to 100,000 one time. Not now, but, you know, when I was a kid, I was able to. So this adds the radios now. That was lucky. I jumped too early on that one. Still should be able to catch him as long as I don't hit anything else. I might be able to hit one more thing on this level. Ugh. Oh, come on, I did not hit that. I thought for sure I was going to hit that plane there then. Just out of frustration. Boy, he got up that escalator real quick. Oh. Gotta run this one perfect. It's pretty fortunate. Oh, double radio. Oh. Ugh. I'm done for. I don't even have that many points. I don't know how the points are so low. Oh, that was a mess up. Ugh. Just getting anxious. My goodness. Ah. Dang it. I was expecting a shopping cart. Ah. So that's game. That's Keystone Kapers. And like I said, it's kind of repetitive. I think if, given enough time, you can actually get better and better. These higher levels, I don't know that there's no games in this. There's just the one game. But it's actually pretty good. It's pretty fun. So that's Keystone Kapers. I'll take that out. My next game for the night, and I apologize because it's a green label, is Enduro. And you see that it's kind of see-through, unfortunately. But I'll put Enduro in. I'll call up my information on Enduro first. It's nightmare. Opening too many windows. So Enduro is cartridge AX-026. It was released in 1983, and it also uses a joystick controller. And this cartridge, it's kind of a milestone for me. It's the 150th cartridge I'm playing on my stream so far. Now, I said I had 450, I think around 400 of which are unique, so we're basically a third of the way through my collection. I skipped over probably about 40, maybe 50 with the Sears games, so maybe we're at 200, but we're not even quite halfway yet. I think when we get to 200, we will be halfway. So that's probably going to be in another couple weeks. But anyway, back to Enduro. So my best friend had this game, and we played it when we were kids. I'm really not that good at it. I really can't get past day 2, and in practice, I struggled to get past day 1 even. I believe as a kid, I got to the third day once, because I didn't have this game, so I played it when I was over at his house. And it gets harder with the increasing levels because you have to pass more cars. And it's, I think, the same amount of miles. And it's an endurance race, and this game is an endurance game. You play it, and I don't know how long the actual time is. But I may do, if I get to day 2, I'm only going to play one pass of this game. The whole game is a 5 days of racing, and it's probably takes an hour to do all 5 days of the racing. And it's difficult, and I've been trying to control my speed and things like that, but that's how I got to day 2. Excuse me. So from Wikipedia, Enduro consists of maneuvering a race car in the National Enduro, a long-distance endurance race. The object of the race is to pass a certain number of cars each day. Doing so will allow the player to continue racing for the next day. The driver must avoid the other races and pass 200 cars in the first day, 300 in each following day. So the thing is, and I noticed this in practice because I got past day 1 a couple times, if you get past the 200, the 300 doesn't start until sunup the next day. And so the extra cars that you pass after that point don't count. They don't matter. So anyway, as time in the game passes, visibility changes as well. There is There is weather, so there's a snow section of the course. There's a nighttime section of the course, and there's a section of the course that has fog. The sun rises and the sun sets. When the sun's about to rise, you get a countdown. It's like a beep, 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 beep. You know, I don't know how much time you have left. I think I've passed around 40 cars after the beeps started, though. So at the end of the game, there, you know, with the dawn of the next day, there's a lot of cars available. So if you succeed in racing 5 days or more, an on-screen racing trophy pops up, and if you send a photograph of this achievement to Activision, you receive a patch declaring you an Activision Roadbuster. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go 5 days here. I might do that someday, but not in this stream. When you reach 999,999 points or kilometers, the game will reset and start from 0. And the game has no end and will continue. You can continue to race forever, apparently. So VGR ratings for this game: the graphics are rated 4 for good, and the playability is 4 for fun. And I agree with the fun. It's a pretty fun game to play. Excuse me. And I'm going to call up my other screen too that's a little larger. So I'm just going to reset and start. This is a long race, and I probably won't talk too much because it requires a little bit of focus to get on these cars. So it doesn't start until you hit the button, so I'm good there. And when you hit a car, you go to the opposite side of the road, which is bad news. You want to hit... See, and you can't go around. You want to hit a car in the middle because it's the shortest... Nope. And if you pull back on your joystick, it's brakes. But see, I haven't passed that many cars yet. Not as many as I would have liked to. I'm going to focus a little more on the game. Now this is the snow scene. And the car slides around a little bit on this. It's not as responsive. There, I hit the brakes so that I wouldn't crash into that guy. I don't know if it's much of an advantage over crashing. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Now nighttime is coming. Oh, I cut back too quick. So here, this is nighttime. You see the tail lights. It's not that much different than daytime racing. Ah, misread that guy. That guy came through me because I hit the brakes. Now here's the fog. This is probably the hardest part. It's a nightmare. So now it's beeping, and I'm probably not going to finish. Daybreak. See, now that the car actually flipped. So I was 50 cars short. I'm going to play it again. I'm not talking this round. Doesn't mean I'm going to do any better, but I'm not going to talk. Start off with a crash. That's not good. I cleared it. In my experience, if you don't have it down to 100 cars by the time night comes, you're not going to finish the race. Damn it. Now that guy just changed lanes. And I thought they didn't change lanes. Alright, I'm just going to reset. Try it again. because it was sluggish getting over. I hit the same car! There, you see I did that little cutback between the tail lights. Dang it. Trying to anticipate. Damn it. Got it. So now I'm gonna race in day 2. As soon as the sun comes up, it's gonna get 300 cars. Just barely made it that time. Ugh. So now if you hit a car, a lot more of them get past you again. Dig yourself a deeper hole. Dang it. So many more cars in this day. And each subsequent day is 300 cars each also. So I think once you're able to get past this, you know, you're able to figure out how to pass these 300 cars, I guess. And my time's coming. Dang it. Road turning screwed me. Now we're in the fog. So even if it was 200 days, I wouldn't have gotten past day 2 because I was 100 cars short, over 100 cars short. But that's Enduro. It's actually pretty challenging, pretty fun. Like I said, I don't know that I'll ever get 5 days because that 300, I mean, that's a lot of cars. And you probably have to go almost full speed. And that first day you can do at slower speed. But you see, I went slower speed the second day and I almost passed the same amount of cars in the same distance. So, make of it what you will, but I think you need to get lightning quick reflexes, and this old guy doesn't have them anymore. So that's Enduro. The last game I have on the list, and admittedly this is one I did not know until 20 years ago when I started collecting. This is called Plaque Attack. It's a very interesting game. So I'll call up my information on Plaque Attack. So the information I have on Plaque Attack, it's cartridge AX-027. It was also released in 1983, and it also uses a joystick controller. This game was new to me until I started to collect Atari games. Even with that, I didn't have much playing time with this game. It's an interesting concept, and I know Johnson & Johnson released a game called Tooth Protectors. It's actually pretty rare, and I think it's a similar concept. But basically, this game is a shooter where you battle junk food so that it doesn't take out the teeth in the game. In practice, I found it kind of fun to play because it's definitely different than any other game I've played. It's similar to other games, but it's not the same. So you control a tube of toothpaste, defending against various types of food, such as hamburgers, french fries, candy canes, ice cream cones, donuts, you name it, it's in there. The objective is to fire the toothpaste at the food, intent on destroying the teeth. If the food touches a tooth, it begins breaking down the tooth. If the player is fast enough, you can shoot a piece of food as soon as it starts breaking down the tooth, and you'll be able to save the tooth. If not, the tooth will decay and disappear from the screen. You can get bonus teeth at certain points. Do I have that in my notes here? Bonus teeth are applied at the end of each wade. If all 8 teeth are still present, or if additional teeth will be placed on the sides of the mouth. Otherwise, the teeth will replace any teeth that were lost. Play continues until all the teeth are gone, at which point the game is over. Players who score 35,000 points can get a screenshot of their accomplishment and receive the No Plaque Attack patch. I'm not that good. So VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are 3 for decent, and the playability is 3 for worth playing. Yeah, I think it's actually a little bit of fun myself. Call me a nerd. So I am just going to hit reset on game 1. Whoops, my cartridge is over. And just start playing. I'm going to call up my other screen though because it's a little bigger, and like I said, my vision is not what it used to be. So, okay. why I need to turn my brightness up. I can't hardly see my toothpaste. And they come faster. This first round is pretty easy. So these are hot dogs. A little smaller. What I did that was a mistake there is I didn't turn around. French fries with the eyes like the Hamburglar. No bonus teeth yet. Oh, the strawberries are kind of crazy. Wouldn't let me flip. I got a bonus tooth though. There you see I saved the actual tooth. Got lucky there. I can't see my toothpaste. Boy, it's bad when you can't see your toothpaste. I wish I could pause the games. Yeah, so these are the candy canes. This is one of my favorite things. There's one more. Lost another tooth. Oh, I'm almost out of time. Now you remember how easy the hamburgers were last time. I'm out of teeth now, thanks to these hamburgers. And no bonus teeth. So that's the game. I'll play it again. Oh wait, before I play it, I'm going to actually adjust my settings on my video. Turn the brightness up. I did that on another game before. Configure video. It's going to kind of wash it out a little bit. I apologize, but I can barely see the toothpaste in this game. Alright, let me hit reset. Yeah, that's a lot better. It's unusual having them not zigzagging. Two teeth. Oh, I lost. Oh, these strawberries are killing me. I used to have 8 teeth, now I got 5. Oh, I lost 2 teeth. Oh no. They couldn't put it on the same side of the mouth, right? They had to put it opposing. And now the stupid ice cream cone switched direction to attack my last remaining tooth. Oh, crap. About the same score, I think. Oh, that's time. So 93.65. So that's Plaque Attack. It's an interesting game. Like I said, it's actually kind of fun. You know, 35,000 points is a long ways away from me though. But I think, you know, again with practice, I think it's something that's definitely achievable. So, you know, if you have the game, I'd say play it. I don't know if it's a run out and get it, you know, but it's definitely a playable game. So that's basically my stream for today. I'm gonna call it a day. I've got to put the video up on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow with 3 additional games, and always stay healthy, be safe, wash your hands, and social distance. I have 3 more Activision games tomorrow, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And thank you, and have a good evening.